2000 Jeep Wrangler. Got a couple problems, but you know, it's an old Jeep, so a little rust there, a little rust there. You got a little rust there. You got this. Alright, there's the inside. Stick shift. A little bit of soft top damage on the plastic there. Those pieces aren't impossible to replace. I actually replaced that door piece once before. Okay. Run to the back. That soft piece damage, but you know. Alright, here's the other problem. Gas tank shroud kind of rusted out, so I had to strap it up. Gas tank's not going to fall off, but if you have time or money, you want to put a new shroud on that thing. Exhaust tank. There's a little bit of a rattle here. Alright, dog. So this thing moves a little, so you're going to want to secure that a little better. Eventually you're going to want to get a new muffler or something. Tires are relatively new. See, they got plenty of tread. Okay. Come around to this side. Gas tank's fine. Soft top's fine. Here's another rust spot that you should be aware of. Right there. Can be patched. So these things open up like this. I'll show you what kind of work I did in here. So grab the thing from the top, pull it down. This is a brand new radiator. I bought it on Amazon. I installed it myself. The upper hose and the lower hose were replaced within the last year. Those are your brake lines. These are brand new brake lines. I had those done not too long ago. You'll see the old ones they snipped. See the old ones? Don't worry about those. Those are already snipped. These are the new ones. Okay. There's a little rust in here, but that's to be expected. It's a 2000 Jeep Wrangler. There's some more rust. Here's your battery. It still works. It charges at 14. The alternator's fine. In the winter time, if this belt isn't, if you hear it squeaking, in the winter time, you might want to, you know, have somebody check that belt. Sometimes in the winter time, when it's really cold, it won't charge as fast as you want. So if it's not at 14 volts, then you're going to want to definitely, you know, replace the battery, which is probably around 3 years old. Well, it says January 2014, so maybe it's not that old. Here's the other thing. Right here is where your oil dipstick, those peoples at the warehouse, tire warehouse, they snapped it off. So you're gonna have to replace that somehow if you can get somebody to fix that. The oil dipstick, that's the oil dipstick that snapped off. Okay. Here's your alternator. It should be fine. I think I did that job a while back. So there it is. There's the engine. It takes 4.5 quarts of oil. So, you know, if you ever do an oil change and you don't have a dipstick, you can't tell. Just drain the whole thing and put 4.5 quarts in. That should take care of it. That's what it says in the factory. Okay, so come around to the inside. In the winter time, there's like See how this is plastic? Sometimes the sun will hit this and you can't see out of it. It's kind of foggy, so you'll have to open this up and, you know, look outside. That's right, baby. So, you know, you can replace this piece if you want. I actually had replaced this one piece.
Replace both of those. Yeah.
But it got foggy, so, you know, this is something you're gonna have to replace eventually, because it does get foggy. Or try to wash it or something. Okay, this thing actually comes off. Yes. So in the summertime, if you want the top down, you know, you can go all commando style, but Jack, I don't recommend that, you know, in the wintertime. The heat works, but there's no such thing as a warm Jeep in the wintertime, so. Oh, really, Jack? There's no such thing as a warm Jeep in the wintertime, so. Definitely wear clothes. Wear warm clothes. Okay. Let me start her up for you. Don't worry about this kind of stuff. She starts here. I'm going to have you listen to the engine. Hear that? It's got 140,000 miles. Brake works. Signals work. Passed inspection recently, but you know you're gonna have to have it inspected again before you register it. Trying to think what else. You hear that rattling noise? That's the exhaust. It's nothing to be alarmed about. It's that exhaust being rattling against there. It's not gonna fall off, but it's just gonna make that noise.